Today, we're diving deep into the rise and fall of one of the most iconic franchises in mobile gaming, Angry Birds. In this video, we'll uncover the untold story behind what led to the decline of the Angry Birds franchise, ultimately leading to its heartbreaking bankruptcy. So grab your slingshot and join us as we explore the factors that killed Angry Birds and left fans wondering what went wrong. But before we get into the details, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and revisit the incredible success that launched Angry Birds into the stratosphere. From its humble beginnings as a mobile game to a global phenomenon, Angry Birds took the world by storm. Yet, despite its early triumphs, the franchise faced numerous challenges that proved to be its undoing. So why did Angry Birds go bankrupt? What factors contributed to its downfall? Mobile game development competition called the Assembly Demo Party. Their game, King of the Cabbage World, won the competition, leading them to establish a gaming company called Reload. After a series of ups and downs, including a name change to Rovio Mobile, they finally struck gold in 2009. In December 2009, a small Finnish game development company named Rovio unleashed a gaming phenomenon that would forever change the landscape of mobile gaming. It was the birth of Angry Birds, a seemingly simple game that captured the hearts and minds of millions worldwide and became an iconic cultural phenomenon. The premise of Angry Birds was deceptively straightforward. Players were tasked with using a slingshot to launch a variety of birds towards pig-infested structures, with the goal of demolishing them and eliminating the green, snickering adversaries. What made the game truly addictive was its perfect balance of simplicity and challenge. The gameplay loop was easy to grasp, yet the increasingly complex levels and the inclusion of different bird abilities added depth and variety to the experience. While Angry Birds quickly garnered global attention and acclaim, it is interesting to note that the game's concept drew inspiration from an earlier Flash game called Crush the Castle. This catapult-based game, released earlier in 2009, shared similarities with Angry Birds in terms of using projectiles to demolish structures. Rovio recognized the potential of this concept and expanded upon it, adding their own unique twist and refining the gameplay mechanics to create something truly special. The rise of Angry Birds was a testament to Rovio's ability to create an engaging, addictive game that resonated with players on a global scale. The combination of simple yet challenging gameplay, unique bird abilities, and clever level design captivated the hearts and minds of millions. Rovio's strategic moves, such as expanding the franchise through multiple games and exploring avenues like movie production and merchandise, further propelled Angry Birds into the realm of cultural iconography. As the years passed, the once unstoppable Angry Birds franchise began to show signs of stagnation. The mobile gaming landscape was evolving rapidly, with new games and innovative concepts captivating players' attention. Rovio, the creative force behind Angry Birds, faced the daunting challenge of adapting to these changing tides to remain relevant in the fiercely competitive market. Recognizing the need for innovation, Rovio embarked on a risky path of exploration. They ventured into different genres and experimented with new game mechanics, attempting to inject fresh life into the franchise. One notable example of their experimentation was the release of Angry Birds Epic, a role-playing game that deviated from the series' traditional puzzle-based gameplay. While the game received critical acclaim for its inventive approach, it failed to generate the expected financial success. Unfortunately, this pattern repeated itself with subsequent releases. Rovio introduced new Angry Birds games, but they struggled to recapture the immense success of their predecessors. The franchise began to show signs of fatigue as uninspired titles and spin-offs flooded the market. It appeared that the company's focus had shifted towards profit-driven decisions rather than delivering quality gaming experiences that fans had come to expect. The consequences of this downturn were severe for Rovio. The decline in profits and diminishing returns on their games prompted the company to make difficult decisions. Layoffs became necessary as Rovio sought to streamline operations and cut costs in an attempt to weather the storm. These layoffs not only impacted the company's workforce, but also reflected the challenging reality they faced as they grappled with the decline of their once mighty franchise. Seeking to diversify their revenue streams, Rovio made a bold move into the world of movies. In 2016, the Angry Birds movie hit theaters, bringing the avian characters to life on the big screen. While the film didn't receive overwhelming critical acclaim, it managed to perform well at the box office, providing a glimmer of hope for Rovio's future. However, the subsequent games released under the Angry Birds banner failed to regain the franchise's former glory, suggesting that the movie's success was not enough to reverse the declining fortunes of the brand. In 2019, Rovio made a controversial decision to stop updating their older Angry Birds games. This move upset fans as it made the games incompatible with newer devices. While Rovio cited a desire to focus on newer games, it appeared to some as a ploy to push players towards their newer, less popular releases. The backlash was significant, and Rovio had to backtrack, promising to re-release some classic Angry Birds games. Furthermore, Rovio found itself entangled in legal issues, adding to their challenges. These issues not only strained their relationship with fans, but also raised concerns about the company's overall direction and decision-making. Despite the setbacks, Rovio continued to release new Angry Birds games, including a sequel to their first game. They also released a second Angry Birds movie, which received a more positive reception than its predecessor. However, the franchise's future remains uncertain, with Rovio needing to regain the trust of fans and deliver quality experiences to reclaim their former glory. In conclusion, the decline of the Angry Birds franchise can be attributed to various factors, including saturation in the mobile gaming market, a lack of innovation and fresh ideas, over-reliance on merchandising, and questionable business decisions. Initially, Angry Birds took the gaming world by storm with its addictive gameplay and charming characters. It became a cultural phenomenon, leading to multiple game releases, movie adaptations, and a plethora of merchandise. Rovio, the company behind Angry Birds, seemed unstoppable. However, as time went on, the market became saturated with similar mobile games, diluting the novelty of the Angry Birds concept. Competitors emerged, offering new and innovative gaming experiences, while Rovio struggled to keep up with the evolving trends. The formula of flinging birds at pigs started to feel repetitive, and players were craving something fresh. To stay relevant, Rovio attempted to branch out by experimenting with different game genres. They released Angry Birds Go, a racing game, and Angry Birds Epic, a turn-based RPG. While these games showcased Rovio's willingness to take risks, they failed to capture the same level of success as the original Angry Birds. Furthermore, Rovio's heavy focus on merchandising and licensing deals may have contributed to their downfall. While it initially brought in substantial revenue, relying too heavily on merchandise can limit creativity and prevent the development of engaging new game concepts. The franchise began to feel like a marketing machine rather than a creative endeavor. In addition to these challenges, Rovio made a controversial decision to remove older Angry Birds games from the App Store, leading to frustration among fans. Although their intention was to shift focus to newer games, it appeared as if they were forcing players to migrate to their latest releases. This move alienated a portion of their loyal fan base and damaged their reputation. As a result of these factors, Rovio's profits declined significantly. Layoffs were implemented, and the company's financial situation became precarious. While they made efforts to revive the franchise by re-releasing Angry Birds Classic, it remains to be seen whether Rovio can recapture the magic and regain their former glory. The story of the Angry Birds franchise serves as a cautionary tale for other mobile game developers. It highlights the importance of continuous innovation, staying attuned to market trends, and balancing monetization strategies with the preservation of a strong and loyal fan base. Only time will tell if Rovio can reignite the flame of the Angry Birds franchise or if it will fade into obscurity as a relic of a bygone era in mobile gaming. While the Angry Birds franchise may have faltered in recent years, its impact on the mobile gaming industry cannot be denied. It pioneered the casual gaming phenomenon and inspired countless developers to explore new possibilities in mobile gaming. As we reflect on the rise and fall of Angry Birds, it is crucial to appreciate the valuable lessons it offers. The gaming industry is a dynamic and ever-evolving landscape, demanding constant creativity, innovation, and a genuine connection with players. Only by embracing these principles can developers hope to build enduring franchises that stand the test of time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rise and fall of the Angry Birds franchise. We hope this exploration has shed light on the factors that contributed to its decline and bankruptcy, inspiring valuable discussions about the challenges and opportunities that await developers in the gaming industry. Remember, no franchise is invincible, but with the right vision, dedication, and adaptability, the future of gaming holds limitless potential. Click like, comment on this video, and subscribe to our channel.